welcome back to this blip 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 blip. This Bliss Tarot. I hope that you are having a fantastic Tuesday morning. I wanted to jump on here and first of all, excuse my kitty cat here. You want to meet Smalls? Everyone, this is Smalls. Little baby boy Smalls. We love him very much. Anyway, sorry. If you have any fur lovers, fur pets, fur kitty cats, fur kids, dogs, cats, any kind of pets, birds, snakes. I'm not a huge fan of snakes, but I know people like them. So, let me know in the comments. We can talk about them. But anyways, so yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and jump on here this morning and definitely say thank you all so much for being here, liking, sharing, subscribing. I am so grateful for every single one of you. And as you can tell by the title, we are going to talk about messages from your higher self. Okay, so let us just dive right in here. Brr, brr. Smalls is purring. To me, that means that your higher self is very thrilled with you right now. Okay, so pile one, ow, Smalls. Pile one is going to be the Wild Offering deck. Pile two is going to be Work Your Light, and pile three is going to be Reawakening the Soul. I really should memorize the names of these decks, but I have so many, it's hard. So yeah, I'll give you a couple seconds here to kind of look at it. Use your intuition to make your decision. Pause the video if you need to. All right, pile one. Pile one, messages from your higher self, pile one. I'm also hearing from your ancestors, so they're here too. That's lovely. Messages for pile one from their higher self and their ancestors. Messages from the ancestors and the higher self of pile one. Right off the bat, I'm feeling like some of y'all need to take a break from work and play a little. Yeah, the way Smalls is coming up here and he's like batting at me like he wants to play. Yeah, some of you guys need to take a break and play. Isn't that right, Smalls? Say, take a break from work and play. Something that you've been working on, potentially, or hoping for, or if you feel like you are alone, you're definitely not alone, for sure. Some of you could stand, excuse me, he's like trying to knock your cards off the table, pile one. Somebody trying to knock your cards off? Somebody trying to knock your socks off? Potentially, pile one. Trying to knock you off balance, maybe. The bottom of the deck was the no card. Don't let them do that. If there's somebody kind of trying to come in and knock your socks off, don't let them do that. Okay. Messages from the ancestors and the higher self of pile one. Take a break. Like I said, play a little, live a little, have a little fun. Life is not about work, pile one, okay? You will get paid regardless, okay, pile one? Don't worry about that money. It's already, that shmoney, I heard. It's already up there in the 5D, working its way down to the 3D, okay? So don't you worry about it. It's coming in for you, okay? So take a little break. There's something maybe that you're holding on to that you need to release here. But ultimately, most of what I feel like messages that want to come through for you, excuse my kitty cat. Yeah, somebody's trying to come and interrupt you and get in your way. They cannot. No, they cannot. No, because you're going to kill them with kindness, aren't you? Because pile one, you are a very kind person. You are going through another level of awakening here, pile one. And some things are just kind of all coming together here for you. Let me just like that for a minute. Yeah, you need to, and I don't mean to say that in a way of like I'm telling you what to do. Sorry, pile one. I feel like that was extremely bossy. Advice from your higher self and your ancestors. Maybe just like mother yourself a little bit more. You know what I mean? Really just show yourself some more love. Some self-love. Paint your nails, take a bath, go buy yourself something that you want. I'm not saying go spend a whole lot of money. Come with me while I get a tissue. I'm not saying spend a whole lot of money, you know what I mean? But I am saying, go buy something small that you like. Sorry, it's dark in here. And I'm so sorry that I'm doing this, but I didn't want to stop the video. And my thumb's in the way. Okay. And we're going to rinse off our hands really quick. Yeah, pile one, I feel like you guys just have a lot going on. You guys may have some allergies also. It's okay if you guys are on this like spiritual journey here. And maybe some of you are kind of new on the journey. Yeah, somebody's trying to come get up in your way of awakening here, for sure. But it is okay to take, like, I feel like some of you may be feeling like you need to restrict yourself to mostly like natural things. That is very beneficial, yes, but when it comes to allergies, if you need to take an allergy pill, I take 2 a day. I take one first thing in the morning and one before I go to bed, because these allergies, I mean, especially when you're like really kind of like purifying your body and whatnot, I mean, you're really susceptible to, you're connecting more and more with Mother Earth, and you're really susceptible to the allergies, the pollen count, things of that nature. So it's okay to take something like that. If some of you are worried about that, don't take me as a doctor. This is just me on my journey. It doesn't influence my awakening. It doesn't influence my connection, okay? It doesn't affect it at all. There are some things that maybe you feel like, or that could be aligned a little bit better, but honestly, what I feel like it is all you need to do is, I feel like pile one, you're pretty balanced in your life and your day-to-day things here. But you could really just throw in some self-love and some self-care in your daily practices, okay? Self-love is something that should be explored every single day. And that could be, if you like to draw, sit down and draw something. Because it's something, excuse me, I'm so sorry. It's something that you enjoy doing, right? Like I said, take a bath, paint your nails. I should have brought those tissues with me. There is, if any of you feel like you're losing all of your friends and all of your your family and whatnot, you feel like you're alone, there is a soul tribe coming in for you. Take it from somebody who did just that, lost, the majority of her friends, and, kind of let them go, and also let go a lot of my family. Well, by a lot of I mean pretty much all of. And now I have you. So like it will happen for you, for sure. You will not be alone forever. I'm hearing being at the top gets lonely. So you guys are on your way up. For sure, you're doing the right things. So far, your higher self and spirit really just wants you to focus on, self-care and self-love. And if there's somewhere that you feel like we may need to put him up. Yeah, he is just too playful right now. If there is some place that you feel like you should go, yeah. I'm so sorry, pile one. Goodness, you're going with me because I'm just going to keep talking. If there's some place that you feel like you should go, I'm hearing like maybe like a spiritual shop or something of that nature. Go there. Go check it out. Even if you feel like you don't necessarily have the funds, to necessarily buy anything, go there and check it out. Pick up the vibes that they have. That was just for somebody in specific, baby. But yeah, that's what I feel about that. There could be some of you, I'm so sorry. It's just kind of gross, but there could be some of you that are thinking about moving. I'm hearing potentially that's a good idea. That there's something about your current environment that isn't beneficial to your awakening. And right now you're really just going through this like cellular DNA shift within yourself here, pile one. Like your DNA is changing. Your DNA, you know what I mean? Like you're letting go of things and healing from things, and it's changing. And so with that, while that's happening, definitely put yourself in energy that you want, that is beneficial to this DNA change, right? Make sure you're surrounding yourself with people, places, and things that are beneficial to your growth. Definitely at this time. I mean, you won't always be stuck to those things, but just make sure that you're allowing yourself the time and the rest to make this happen. Not to make it happen, because it's already happening, but to allow the best results. Like, what are we doing here? Like, that's just what I heard. Like, I don't know. Compassion. And this ultimately, I feel like you need to have more compassion for yourself. I feel like you're a very giving person, pile one, constantly giving to others your time, your energy, you need to definitely love on yourself a little bit more. Just incorporate that into your daily practices, for sure. I think we could all use, I know I need that advice, for sure. No judgment here. Shoot, you should see all the things I do every single day. And, I'm lucky if I sit down and do something for myself. And that's just because that's what I'm used to. I'm a mom. I'm a hard worker. I want to change the world for my kids. And I can't do that. I'm getting old and I can't do that if if I'm taking a bath. No, but really, with that being said, the more you heal and the more you take care of yourself, you're leading by example. You're showing your children that it's good for self-love, that self-love is good. And also healing helps raise the vibrations of others around you, right? Pile one, your allergies are a hot mess. I'm serious. you definitely should see a doctor or take something or something. Yeah, intention. If you're working on something and you feel like it's just not moving, try changing the intention of working on it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, ultimately you are a giver, Pile 1. You are very compassionate, you're very loving, you're very caring. But it's just a shift in the intention and understanding, you know what I mean? Like, if you are doing something to help others, right? But there's also in the back of your mind, like, it's like, I want to make money off of this. That little voice back there, work on that voice, heal that voice, because here's what I've learned is that when you get rid of that voice, the money just shows up, bro. I don't know. So, yeah, your higher self and your spirit guides are super grateful for the work that you're doing. Like, so grateful. It is beyond measure. And if you feel like you are alone right now, please know that you are certainly not alone, okay? Your ancestors are around you like white on rice, I just heard. And I don't even, is that a bad term? Is that something bad to say? I don't know. So if I offended anyone with that, I'm very, very sorry, but that's just what I heard. But I had goosebumps when I said that. I know that it's true, Pile 1. You are surrounded by your ancestors. There's a lot of change going on, like I said, within your DNA. And this in turn, within, so without, right? So as this is shifting within you, you are going to see these shifts and these changes in your 3D reality, okay? But it takes time, okay? Energy is fluid and it is moving very quickly right now, but just a little tiniest bit more of patience is needed, my friend. Patience is a virtue and it's super hard, especially if you are like super dedicated to something. I get it. I totally get it. Messages from the ancestors and higher self of Pile 1, please. For Pile 1. And that's for me. Yeah. Again, you're growing, you're changing, you're evolving. Okay? And best believe that, yeah, you are coming into some serious connection with your higher self. It's like you are going to literally be working with your higher self on a day-to-day basis. And so they really want you to work on that light body feel. You know what I mean? Like, work on the things that you eat. Try not to eat as heavy as foods. And I'm not telling you what to do with your diet, but just eat lighter things. You know what I mean? Like, if you used to like eating meat, maybe switch over to turkey. Or if you like, or fish, you know what I'm saying? Just add some more fruits and vegetables, and to kind of, it just makes your human vessel lighter, which makes the connection with your higher self easier. It's like a vibrational match type thing. But there's some serious magic working in your life right now, Pile 1. And see, look, all these ancestors, angels, guides, I mean, they're all around. Like, there is an ancestor here, there's an ascended master here, there's an angel, and it looks like probably a spirit guide I'm hearing. Like, you are surrounded, okay? And you're healing and you're growing, and things are changing for you within, and it's going to change so without. So those are your message for you today, Pile 1. Messages from your higher self and your ancestors. Basically, live a little more, work a little less, love on yourself a little more, and just be easy on yourself, Pile 1. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful for you, and we will see you next time, Pile 1. Okay. Pile 2. Messages from the higher self and the ancestors of Pile 2 for Pile 2. Messages from ancestors and higher self of Pile 2 for Pile 2. Please just get a switch over the energy here. Switch it on over. Moving on up to the east side. Are y'all moving? Pile 2? Are y'all moving? Whether it be physically or hypothetically, moving mentally, moving on up. Moving on up. Could be moving to the East Coast, to the east side of your town, east side of the state. Your higher self says go for it. If you've got the money, do it. If you don't have the money and you want to do it, let the universe know. Let them know. Pile 2, you're a star seed. You are my star seed pile. Yeah, you create your own reality. Pile 2. I mean, we all do. We all do. But you have something extra. You have a little extra razzle dazzle in your magical wand. Okay, Pile 2. And your higher self and your spirit guides are wanting you to just dance with life. You know what I mean? Like, take life by the hands and just dance your way through it. Oh, Pile 2, your energy is fun. Yeah. Because you are surrounded, protected, guided, and loved very much by your ancestors. And, you know, your higher self, I feel like Pile 2, you're pretty much connected to your higher self. And this message is just going to confirm some things for you. Some of you need to take a break from something that you've been working really hard on. There's some sort of blockage, some sort of creative blockage potentially. That's because you need to step away from it and change your perspective a little bit. Go do something else, Pile 2. Share your voice. This is something that you could be working on. You could be a speaker. You could be a singer. You could be a healer of some sort. Like I said, there's something that you're working on, something that you are, avoiding. Pile 2, what are you avoiding? What are you avoiding? The initiation. I don't think you're avoiding the initiation. I think that you are afraid of really stepping into who you are. I feel like you're going to go through this initiation regardless. So there could be two different things here, okay? You know, as a starseed, I know that I work on lots of different things all at once. You know, I paint, I draw, I write, I, do tarot, I sew crystal pockets, I make face soap. I have a 9-to-5 job, you know what I mean? I'm a mother first and foremost. So there you have a lot going on. So there's something that you have been really wanting, really working on that maybe you need to take a step back from. Okay, but there's something else that is trying to come through for you that you need to kind of put a little bit more focus on, okay? And I feel like whatever that is something that's beneficial to others, helping, healing with others. You need to definitely come out of the closet with something here. And I don't mean in a sexual manner. You know, if you like the same sex, then hell yeah. Pride Month is not over, so love is love, and we love you. Um, yeah, there's something that you're being called to do. Work on your throat chakra, pile 2. Definitely work on your throat chakra. You pile 1, I had a runny nose. Pile 2, I can barely talk. So, yeah, there's some work that needs to be done on your throat chakra here. And that kind of makes sense with the share your voice here. Definitely working on your throat chakra right now. Using the color blue really will help work on that for sure. But yeah, you are going through some sort of initiation here, pile 2. And, you know, there's something that's like, it's like some sort of like writing music or singing, just singing like voiceovers or speaking a book. Somebody wants to write a novel. There are a lot of different things, okay? And for different people, right? And whatever it is that you want to do, like deep down right in here, but you're afraid to do it, you're afraid you're not good enough for it, you're afraid that whatever it is, that you're not going to be good enough for it, you can just go ahead and scratch those thoughts because you were put here to do that, okay? There's a reason that you're passionate about it. There's a reason that you want to do it. So do it. And I know it's easier said than done. And it may, I'm just looking at somebody who is like somebody's at a desk and they've got a bunch of crumpled up papers around them and they're still working on one. It's not going to be perfect the first time around, okay? It's not. And it's going to take time and it's going to work. And it's going to take work. But you can do it, pile 2. That's what you're here for, okay? Yeah, you need to definitely go within here. Pile 2, your higher self and your ancestors want you to know that your intentions are beautiful. You have always had the best intentions for yourself and those around you. And you have literally always been in service of the divine. Whether you realize it or not, you really have. And by working on yourself and doing these other little things, you know, it really does benefit people. People watch you. People look up to you, pile 2. And I don't think you realize it. I don't think you know how much people do look up to you. If any of you are having a hard time with love right now, this could be platonic or romantic, know that you are not alone, okay? Go within, okay? Go within, kind of heal those pieces, grieve a little bit, okay? Because you need to. Maybe speak your truth on that. Maybe go to this person who ever hurt you and just let them know how they felt, or write it down, right? Write down your feelings, write down how you feel. Let this go and kind of, you know, shift. It will help you get rid of that creative block, okay? Definitely work on creating a sanctuary for yourself, somewhere where you can go and just be. And, you know, that's really important. Or if you already have that, go there. Go there. You need a minute. You know, I feel very much so that you're headed exactly in the right direction. Your ancestors and your higher self want you to know that you are headed in the right direction and things are working out for you. They're working for you and not, you know, things are happening for you and not to you. So I just want you to know, you know, that, you know, it's really important that you just, you know, not only take care of yourself, but, you know, if it's like a balance. It's like, you know, because I feel like pile 2, you have a lot going on. So if there's something that you feel stuck on, I want you to take a break from that and start working on something else. Yeah, things are shifting in your life here. So, yeah, there's some forgiveness that needs to happen. Okay, whatever this person, place, or thing was that hurt you, it is so beneficial to forgive and to let that go, because it is just it's time. It's going to remove some blockages. It's going to allow you to grow even further, because you are growing big time right now, for sure. And it's really important that you stay present in every single moment. And if you're, you need to go ahead and just grieve this person, this thing, this whatever, and you're going to feel so much better about it. I promise you. But yeah, there is some serious reasons to celebrate right now, pile 2, because you may not feel like things are happening for you, but they are in the 5D. It's like, I just heard there's going to be a miracle beyond your wildest dreams, and it's going to come through. And please let me know what happens and when it happens, because I'm very excited for you, pile 2. Let me fix this, sorry. And you just celebrate life. Celebrate everyday life. Like, you have this energy that is completely beautiful. You're very compassionate. Your intentions are always good, and you're headed in the right direction. You're doing the right things. You're taking the right steps. So I think that it's time for you to celebrate. I really do. I think that it's time for you to celebrate, pile 2. Because there's no going back at this point. You're headed on a path that's completely phenomenal and beautiful, and magic is working for you. The magic is working for you. If you guys have been trying to manifest something, it's coming down. It's coming down for sure. But yeah, so those are messages that I have for you, pile 2, from your higher self. And your ancestors. Keep up the good work. And thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. And we will talk to you soon. Sorry, I just got really confused. That was odd. Okay. Pile 3. Let's do it. Pile 3. Okay. Pile 3. Pile 3. Pile 3. You are taking a leap, aren't you? Yeah. I just heard, let's get down to business. I haven't heard that song in days. Yeah. Taking that leap of faith, aren't you? You're just gonna do it. You're just gonna do it. Messages from the ancestors and higher self of pile 3 for pile 3, please. Messages from the ancestors and higher self of pile 3 for pile 3, please. Some of you, I feel like maybe you're trying to do too much at once, or you're trying to take too many steps towards something at once. You really just need to take life one step at a time. You know what I mean? Because that is where it gets intimidating, is when you are trying to look at the whole picture, that complete outcome. And that's when you kind of lose direction. Yeah. Okay, some of you with that song, Let's Get Down to Business, have been getting down to business too much, okay? You were on the right path. 100% you were on the right path here, and you're divinely guided, but there's a break, some sort of break that's needed, just something, just to, you know, go within a little bit here. And, you know, some of you also are having a hard time trusting your intuition. I feel that it's very important that you trust your intuition. Do not sway away from your intuition. Things are, Pile 3, you are leveling up for sure right now. And if you, things get trickier the higher you get, right? They get trickier, and by things I mean the devil. And so you really need to, but your intuition is strong, okay? So it's really important that you follow that. Your higher self and your ancestors will definitely guide you the entire way, and they'll make sure that if you start heading into the wrong direction here, that, I don't want to take all that, that they get you back on track, okay? Some of you, if you feel like you need to move. Or if you feel like you want to travel, okay? Yeah, you don't have to do any of this alone, okay? You have a whole entire soul tribe, whether they are in the 3D or they are not. And they want to help you, but they cannot unless if you ask for it. Again, as I said, back to the intuition and whatnot, there is some boundaries that need to be created. Where can you create better boundaries in your life? You know, whether it be the next door neighbor is always bugging you, or, you know, Sally down the road is always taking your eggs, or your sister is always calling and trying to get advice and taking all your energy. Yeah, you are definitely divinely guided. And don't worry, because I feel like some of you are worried about doing the right thing, being on the right path, doing what you're supposed to do. Like, it's like this feeling of like, am I in purpose? Am I doing the right thing? Am I helping the world right now? Yes. Yes. You want to know how you're helping the world right now? By working on you. That is something that needs to be made so clear to everyone on this planet, is by healing yourself. You are breaking ancestral chains and curses and karma, and that alone is generational wealth. Pile 3. Because you are stopping things with you and you're healing them, allowing a complete new beginning for yourself and your children and their children and their children and their children. So don't feel like you have to constantly give to the outside world to be doing the work in order to, you know, feel like you are of service. Because just by helping yourself, Pile 3, you are of service. By changing your life and your kid's life is of service. As long as it's for the better, right? As long as you're healing. But I feel like if you're here, yeah, you're on the right path. If you're here, yeah, quit doubting yourself. Pile 3. And travel was right underneath that. If you feel like you want to go on vacation, go on vacation. I feel like you're working a lot. Working a lot. All work, no play. We gotta break that. We gotta break that. That feeling that society puts on us that we will have nothing unless if we work our lives away. That's not what this earth is about. No, there are things on this earth, very nice things, and a lot of it in abundance, to enjoy life, to enjoy, without overindulgence. That was fast. We weren't meant here to work like slaves. We weren't meant to be here to work like slaves. But that's what society has done to us. You know, the school every day, Monday through Friday, from first thing, 8 hours of school every single day. It trains you as a child that you're meant to work those hours every single day. And my opinion, and, you know, things that I've learned from, you know, my guides and my higher self and my ancestors, is it hasn't always been that way, and it's not always going to be that way, because that's not how it's meant to be. If you guys are going through any sort of, you're having a hard time with confidence here. Some of you may be going through some financial issues, potentially. I just heard health is wealth. These things are going to shift for you. It's all about your intention. It's all about worrying, fearing, having a little patience, okay? Pile 3, you're definitely an independent thinker, an independent person, an independent, you're just independent, INDEPENDT. Is that how you spell it? I don't know. Do you know what that means? Okay, pile 3, like, that's you. You are that. I'm 100% that beach. Okay, that's you. Okay, so don't worry. Don't worry. You just need to have a little bit of patience. Some of you are focusing more on the mistakes that you've made. This is part of the journey. Welcome to Reawakening the Soul. Okay. Your ego, your brain, is trying to make you feel some type of way. And this is what happens. Your ego tries to hold on, right? When you're releasing the ego, death of the ego, just like anything else that you rid of in your life, it's going to try to hold on. I want you to look at those mistakes and be proud of them. Because here's the thing. Had you not made those mistakes, you wouldn't have learned those lessons. And that's what you're here for. To learn the lessons. Life is a journey. And if we are so focused on the outcome and where things are going to be in 6 months from now, we're going to miss everything along the way. So it's really important that you take care of your body, take care of your mental health, and recognize the fact that you are independent, and that's not going to be stripped from you. You've worked really hard to get where you are currently now, pile 3, and you know, by the grace of God or the creator or whoever, you know, the universe. And why would you be brought this far for it to be stripped away? I know my God doesn't work like that. Yeah, you are getting ready to reap some serious good karma. What you sow, you know, you reap what you sow. And I feel like pile 3, you know this is coming. You know it, but you're just doubting it. You're doubting yourself. You're doubting where you're headed. You're afraid of your life not changing. But I want you to take a look at 2 years ago and think about how much your life has changed in the last 2 years and who you've become, and understand that we're constantly evolving, and we're constantly growing, and we're constantly changing, and you are not going to be stripped of anything because you work hard for it. I know you do, because your higher self and your ancestors are telling you to take a break. I know you're just worried about your future. I know you are. Quit it. Because the only thing that matters is this very moment. Pile 3. Don't worry about the future so much that you forget about right now. Yeah, you know this though. You're extremely wise. Your growth has been phenomenal. You're balancing, as within, so without, as above, so below. That's what's happening right now in your life. You know, reaping some good karma here. And, you know, the passion is relighting in your life. If you feel, you know, like you've had some creative blocks, or you feel like you've been kind of on a pause, you just need to be a little tiny bit more patient, because the next cycle that's coming in for you is going to be filled with excitement and love and joy, and it's going to be very busy. And so I highly suggest, Pile 3, that you rest while you can. And trust your intuition. I feel like you are divinely guided. You take steps. Every step that you take, you know, is led by your higher self as well as your ancestors. Don't doubt that. Don't doubt that for one single bit. All right, Pile 3. That's what I have for you. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm so grateful for you, and we will see you next time.